I'm giving away this fantasy-themed mystery box. It contains merchandise from The Witcher, Game of Thrones, The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. I'll even be throwing in this Magic the Gathering Lord of the Rings starter kit. So if you want to get your hands on it, stick around to the end of the video to know how. Sheroes, the writing and directing debut of producer Jordan Gertner. It begins with a look into the lives of the four leads, Diamond, Ezra, Ryder and Daisy. They complain about their lives being so hard that all of them end up exclaiming, "This is such fucking bullshit." They seem so miserable having private yoga lessons by the pool, selling art in an upscale gallery, being an actress and a professional skateboarder. This is a poor attempt at trying to make us feel bad for these young ladies and trying to make us understand why they need this vacation. So they jump on Diamond's father's private jet and fly to a villa in Thailand for a booze and drug-fueled vacation. Complications and cliches ensue when one of their suitcases accidentally gets switched for one full of cocaine, which they proceed to snort the hell out of and wake up the next morning to find Daisy missing and a message saying return the drugs if you want to see her alive. And this is when things get really stupid. The first half of the film will probably appeal to audiences that like watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians or some sort of reality show like that. It's a parade of mansions, exotic cars and four rich leads so detached from reality that they think nothing of wandering down a dark alley in Thailand to buy drugs. But luckily for them, Jasper, the pilot of the private jet, turns up to save them, and from this moment you know that he isn't who he seems. But despite this close call, they decide to indulge in this coke that's turned up anyway, because logic has no place in this film. Rather than returning the drugs or involving the police, they decide to rescue Daisy themselves. So what makes them qualified for this mission? Well, Diamond's daddy is an action movie star, so she knows all about these things. And the villa they're staying at has a massive stockpile of weapons in the panic room and a 3D printer. Because who doesn't need military training when you have all of that, right? Sheroes frequently drops references to other, much better films, such as Diamond orders a vodka martini, shaken not stirred. And at some point in the film, they answer a call from the cartel with Liam Neeson's certain set of skills speech from Taken. But with all these winks and nods to these films, the filmmakers seem to have no idea how to actually make an action movie, and these references remind us of that. If it was actually funny, then I'd say Gertner was trying to make a parody of this genre, especially female-fronted films like Charlie's Angels. But Sheroes' comedy aspect was mediocre, despite the absurdity of these girls getting one day's worth of training and taking down a cartel encampment. It feels sloppy writing when Daisy, who has been held captive and misses all this training, suddenly becomes prime Arnold Schwarzenegger with a rocket launcher. And as the final "we don't give a fuck about the audience," there really isn't all that much action in Sheroes. There's a chase scene, a ridiculous fight between Ryder and a huge underground fighting champion, and the final underwhelming rescue mission. Even by low budget standards, that's not a lot. But we do get seamlessly endless clips of girls doing shots, drinking from the bottle while underwater, etc, etc. Maybe if I had taken a shot of tequila every time they did, the film would have seemed way better. But that's just my thoughts and feelings about the film. If you haven't seen it, don't worry, you're not missing out on much. But if you have, let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. And if you want to win this fantasy-themed mystery box, all you need to do are these 3 simple things. Leave a like on this video, comment on any of my videos, and subscribe to my channel, and one lucky random subscriber will be announced on the 31st of July. You can even hit that bell icon to keep up to date with my latest uploads and giveaways, such as my comic book giveaways every fortnight. And I just want to say a big thank you for watching. If you like my content and want to see more in the future, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. So with all of that being said, I will see you in the next one, but until then, take care.